Hello guys and welcome. Part 2 support tier list. Part 1 is on the description. First one is Morgana. Best stun of the game, and her ultimate is also very good for stunning everybody near her, so we can do pretty good team fights. Plus Morgana is hot as hell. I will put at edible ass. Morgana looks like a feminist, and to offend Morgana I will give her a washing machine. Next up we have Nami. The ultimate is very engaging. She can heal you. She has a pretty good knock-up stun, and in general she looks like a very good person. Plus look at these tits. You cannot deny the fact she's also hot, so I will put at nice to have. Nami, because I like you, I'm going to give you Frank Grillo, the guy who plays the main character from Boss Level. And in general Frank Grillo is like a good looking guy. I think she deserves that. Next up we have Nautilus, my naughty boy, fucking cool champion. His Q is very helpful to catch enemies. Ultimate knocks up, is pretty fucking tanky also. As a support, amazing. I will put him to the top near to our Braum. I will give Nautilus Minecraft. He has a pickaxe already, so he's already halfway there for getting a diamond. Next up we have Pantheon. And don't get me wrong, as a champion he's top notch, but fuck my ass, he's not a support. He doesn't have any support specific ability. He's just a mid laner who is very universal and mobile pretty much with his ultimate. He's a mid laner jungler at most. I will put Pantheon at in the middle. So this rank I think is the most suitable for him, and I will also give him, because he looks Greek, football. Believe me, Greek people are very fanatic about soccer, that if you are against their team they will stab you. That happened before and kids have died because of some idiots who are extremely fanatic with football and just scores. But you know who is not fanatic with football? Pyke. As a support, I think he's pretty fucking cool. He gives you extra cash, very good at catching the enemies, and his ultimate is just a prize lottery money cash production stuff. Amazing champion. As a support, I will put him at edible ass. I think he's pretty cool. Pyke looks like a guy who uses these USB stick vapes, so I'm gonna give this to him because I think he's actually chilling this way. Now a champion that I fucking despise is Rakan. Bro, he looks like a douchebag. I think we all met that guy who is just good looking. He is over 6 feet and he thinks he has an amazing character and he's very charismatic, and that's why he gets all of the women. But in general, he's an empty ass, narcissistic, egotistic, talentless loser who just so happened to be a fucking good looking guy, a himbo, and that's why he has women. I will put Rakan because I fucking hate him. At Yasuo is even better. As a support he's not that bad, his abilities are pretty support specific and engaging, but fuck him, I don't like him. And I will give him, and specifically for Xayah, birth control pills because I don't want them to make another degenerate like fucking Rakan. Next is Renata. I have no idea what she does in the game. The only thing I know is that your teammate can become an enemy. That's a very useful thing. Renata, your ass is not edible, but you are nice to have. And as a present, I'm gonna give you this, a crane. Next up we have Senna. As an enemy, I despise Senna. As a victim, I love her. As a teammate, she's very good and useful. I will put Senna at edible ass. She can stack range infinitely. I think she's also able to stack damage. I'm not sure, I never played Senna or read any of her abilities. But as an enemy, because I hate Senna, I'm going to give her this mutated creature dildo. So you can have this thing to shove up your holes and, you know, enjoy yourself. Believe me, this tier list is going to get even worse. And next up we have a TikToker wannabe, Seraphine. So she looks like a champion who eats glitter every morning and is already expired at her 20s. Seraphine as a mid laner is actually pretty fucking cool. As a support she's decent, she's not the best. And I present to you the best gift ever. Turkish Homelander's dick pic. This is a present from community and I think she will like it. This is what you deserve. And next up is Shaco. Unless you are pink ward, this champion is the most useless champion in League of Legends. And I'm going to prove it to you. You have a full tank Nautilus and a Shaco. You have full tank Braum, Shaco. Full tank Darius, Shaco. Full items Rengar, full items Shaco. What are you going to do with a Shaco? The only way you can die from Shaco is if you chase him and just play by his game. But the most logical and rational thing to do is don't follow him, ignore him the whole fucking game, buy one tank item and you counter him. As a jungler he's pretty good. As a support, what am I going to do with this loser? Put him at fucking trash, get out of here, you never ending disappointment tier. And to remind him how useless he is, I will give him Sakura from Naruto. Next up we have Shen. As a top laner, amazing. As a support, not that bad. I think he's a decent support. He has his ultimate and he's pretty tanky. And he can also taunt the enemies towards him. So Shen, I will put you at decent and I'm going to give you Billy Butcher from The Boys. This is the coolest character. This guy is played by Karl Urban and Karl Urban is a very talented actor and I love him. Next up we have Sona. All I know about Sona is that she has that green circle, blue circle, purple circle, and that yellow shit that makes you break it down. I said the same thing in a previous tier list when I was ranking her, so I will put Sona at Yasuo is an even better choice. She's very squishy and fucking useless, to be honest. I'm going to give Sona this dildo piston machine that just pushes in and thrusts it out, and you don't have to look at it really. Next up we have Teemo. As a top laner he's pretty good. As a support I wouldn't say he's very good, but he's also not that bad. He can blind the enemy, he has slow and magic damage, and he can also give you vision with his shrooms. So Teemo's ability are surprisingly more support specific than I expected, so I would put Teemo in the decent level. As a present I have this pretty good prestige old-fashioned Bakugan. If you remember this, you're a fucking legend and your childhood was amazing. And the second present is fucked up. It's Porn Comics Bakugan. Yeah, I had to censor some shit out, and no, I don't watch porn comics with Bakugan in them and stuff like that. I am more civilized than I portray myself in videos. Swain, decent, has good stun, pulling mechanics. His ultimate is making him just invincible and unkillable. I will put at nice to have. As a present, I will give him this pigeon. He can just send it to Corki so he can shit on his plane. Next up we have Tahm Kench. Top laner, amazing. As a support, not that fucking bad. He's very resilient, doesn't die, and does a lot of fucking damage. Tahm Kench are going to the edible ass. As you can see, I don't have any space, so what I'm going to do is just put him at the side to the previous ranked champions. And Tahm Kench, I am giving you a woman buffet. So if you don't know, some strip clubs have women who are just lying down and they put food on her and you eat that food. The only difference is that Tahm Kench also eats the woman. And next up, give a drum roll and then a round of applause. And it's Taric. Every single ability he has is support specific. He can heal his teammate, make you invincible, stun the enemies very fucking well. He's a top fucking chat and he's fucking gay. So that's why as a gift, well actually let's rank him first, then we're gonna give him the gift. I will put him at the top. He will cover this dick that I have on the background. And as a present, I give you Darius stripped from top. So you can have this fucking guy. I know you have a crush on Darius, he's fucking hot. Next up we have Thresh, another top tier support. He stacks infinitely and he's actually one of the only supports that can beat the shit out of an ADC at 1v1. As a present, my king, I'm giving you this legendary throne. I think you deserve it. You're the best fucking support, hands down. In general, Thresh, Braum, Taric are at the same level of support. Nautilus is just a little bit lower. Next up we have Twitch. Twitch, yes, that fucking exists. He's a very good ADC, not a good support. Put him at a Yasuo is even better. I'm going to give him rabies so he can die. And for the next rank, I don't have one champion or two champions or even three champions or even four champions. I have Veigar, Vel'Koz, Brand, Syndra and Zoe. And let me reveal to you the most secret and crazy fact about these 5 champions. Veigar, Vel'Koz, Syndra, Brand and Zoe are not top lane. I'm not even shitting you, they're not even jungle. Fuck my ass, they're not even ADC. And believe it or not, they're not even support. I know guys, this is fucking crazy. So now that I revealed this fact to you, you can now go back and play them mid lane. If these mid lane mages went to support the lane, I will give them bone cancer so they can suffer even more, and I will also give them berry wood so he can punish them with his magical staff. You are welcome guys for the clarification, don't even mention it. Now the next champion in League of Legends is the biggest parasite ever. We have Yuumi. This champion is literally unplayable. You have a cat shoved up in your ass pressing QWER and that's it. So I'm going to give you Wormwood so you can die. Wormwood is a plant that it's against parasites and it just kills them off. Next up we have Zac. Very effective tank, very effective jungler. As far as support goes, he's not that bad actually. Very good crowd control, he's easy to engage, his ultimate is just a fucking amazing health regenerating crowd control execution. I will put Zac at decent. Zac, I'm giving you this heart steal because you fucking deserve it. You're a top chat dick smacker. Next up we have Zilean. In my opinion, I think he's more of a mage than a support, but he can revive you, make you faster and give you XP, so we can have him at decent. And as a present I'm giving him these pension papers because he's a fucking old man, he needs to relax. And I will also give him this new movie of Harry Potter. Instead of a magic wand, he has a fucking blunt to get stoned. Next up is Zyra. I don't care what you guys say, she's fucking hot. Look at these tits, look at these curves. I love the hair that she has, her eyes, the ears, everything. She's a very attractive woman. I will put at edible ass. And let's not forget, she's a very good support also and does a lot of damage. I will give Zyra Ricardo Milos because I think she needs to be pleased and pleasured with a very experienced godlike fucking Ricardo Milos. And now the last one, Fiddlesticks. He's also in the list. That's fucking crazy. He's not a support, he's a jungler. I will put Fiddlesticks at not a support for fuck's sakes, it's not, you have Cataract tier. And as a present to Fiddlesticks, I'm giving him this Indian office company for scamming. Guys, we have finished all of the supports from League of Legends and then some. I hope you liked the video and Berrywood, and I fuck off. Bye bye.